Hi, hello, hi. Wait, no, that should be. I can put it louder if I want to. Because I have put it a bit. It's a fucking reunion in chat. Wait, I'll put that just slightly. Yeah, here we go. That's nice. So, don't mind this. This is the setup when I have to paint, but I can put the mic closer now, I think. Hello Nan, hello Vita, hello Take. I was literally redoing my fucking setup seconds before this. I decided to move my store with all of my painting stuff from here to here 5 minutes ago, and then to move this more to this side. So it's lovely. It's me trying to make sure that I don't bump into this and I can paint semi-comfortably while streaming. This is the life of someone who wants to paint and does not have a good setup to do so. I can actually kind of... Someone needs to tell me all of the flipping stuff that Apple does to videos for absolutely no reason. Because what was... I am tired of this shit. Yeah. My phone's going to be filming from up there. Thank you, Vida, you're very sweet. But yeah, I have like all my gouache. Fun fact, same, a few minutes before stream, I had to go to the bathroom with my gouache set because some of it had started to mold. Because one of the little things basically was mostly water, there was almost no paint left in it. So it started to mold and I was like, oh, that's lovely, let's throw you out. I don't know how I did that. It was fireworks. So yeah, I had to throw some gouache out, but it's fine. Yeah, let's go to the other thing. Here we are. So, this is a painting so far. It is quite long. I wouldn't be... Can I show it? Wait, I can maybe show it on main cam on fully. This is the full thing so far. We did one session on it. Hopefully I can finish it this time. Because I was like, oh, it'll be fine. I can finish it. And then I realized I want to deepen the hill. I want to redo this, basically. I have to finish all of the inside of the train and the seats. So, we'll see. Because some of it, I'm guessing, is going to not take that much time, but some of it will, so... We shall see. Here we are. But I am very still happy with this tree. This tree looks great. Especially IRL, this tree looks great. Here we are. Yeah, because this is... Like, the dark here, that's lovely. I want more of it. I want more of a gradient of the dark. I think I'm going to start it with that, actually. But yeah. There we are. Here's the reference. Where is everything? Okay. Because the thing now is also to, well, find my colors again. Is that gouache? That is gouache. Yes! Incredible. The issue with gouache all of the time, for those who are not aware, is that... Also tell me for the sound, because my mic is very away from me, so if it's... I'm trying to speak loudly, but if I need to up it up, tell me. The issue with gouache, for the people that don't know, is that it dries a different color than you put it down. So the issue with that is that you put a color, you're like, oh, that's dark enough, or that's light enough, and it's never. Yeah, I put my mic up because I was like, this... I know I'm usually quiet. This is going to be 10 times worse. So I was like, oh, let me... How dark is it going to be? Okay. It's not a particular scenario. Basically, this is something that I was, quote-unquote, taught to do in art school in the painting classes. Ooh, that's way too brown. And basically, the gist of it is you have a bunch of photos, either from magazines that you took. Those are all photos I took of different places and stuff. Mix and match, basically. So, for example, this tree, this hill, these buildings are all from pictures from different countries. Hey, Antoine! All from pictures from different countries. So, like, to give you an example. But that's great that I do stuff without looking at my reference. That's going to help me a lot. Here we are. Yay! It's like a nice thing to do. I hadn't done it in a very... I wanted to do some gouache and I didn't know what to paint. And I was like, I have a bunch of pictures that I took from traveling and stuff that I really like. Let's like merge a bunch of them and see what we can do with them. And I had specifically the picture I have of this hill. The hill that the house is on. Which I'm, for some reason, obsessed with. Which I can say that was because I was on a bus. No one lives near that I know. But basically, when I was on my bus going to Germany, I passed through the Netherlands. And I think that's in Netherlands. Or in Belgium. And basically, there was this huge-ass hill. With just one little house here on the top. And, like, just fields around. And I was just... like looking at this house being like, what is this? Where is this from? Like, who lives there? I need to know. And I took a few pictures of it while on the bus. No, don't worry, Antoine. You don't have to stay longer than you need to. I know you had a big day as well, so like, you don't owe me anything. You're fine. Don't worry. A huge hill. Not a huge hill, but like a hill, you know. Hills are big in general. When you're on a bus, hills look big. But it was not in Germany because we weren't in Germany yet, so it either was Belgium or the Netherlands, which, yes, they're not countries that have huge hills, but you know. I live in the north of France. We don't have hills. To me, if it's smaller than a mountain, it's a hill. Yeah, I know. we're from similar places, so we get it. I used to live when I was a kid. I lived in the south of France, next to the Pyrenees mountain chain. So in the distance, we always had mountains, and I was used to always see the mountains in the distance. And when I moved here, I thought I saw mountains in the distance a few times, and no, it must have been clouds because there's no mountains here. Yeah, I mean, I live very close to Belgium, and Belgium is literally nicknamed the flat country because of no hills. And the north of France is like similar. Like we have a bunch of mountains and like mountain chains and stuff, but not in the north. They're all in the south. Drama. That's not a fight. You used to do political content. You can't call that a fight. Surely. Here we go. There's a little bit of light here. This reminds me in Canada, our tour guide showing us quote-unquote mountain, and the whole tourist group laughing because we came from the Alps. Yeah, you're from the Alps, so that was a hill compared to home. Yeah. I mean, the mountains in the north of France are les terrils, which are little mounds of coal, because this used to be a coal mining place, and so we have little, like the closest thing to a hill we have are little, like, things of coal that are just very high because, you know, they did a lot of coal mining. And that's the closest shit we have to a mountain, which is very different from living in the Alps, you know. Drama. And I gotta call the most minuscule thing imaginable fights. Everything is drama, everything constant. That is the content creator mindset, and that's why I don't know if I'll ever be a great content creator, because I hate that mindset. I mean, I love doing content, but I don't like doing drama content. Drama is for when speaking with friends. But also, I don't have to really care about that. I'm trans, the drama comes to me. I don't have to go for drama. Yeah. It doesn't, yeah, like, especially looking at the picture, the hill was really not that huge. There's more sky than hill in that picture. But you know, a little hill. I like, that's the thing. Okay, so the funny thing about me is that since I lived approximately the same amount of time in the south and in the north of France, I can kind of say that I'm from anywhere. And a thing that's very from the south, especially since I had family there and stuff, is to exaggerate everything. And I do that a lot, and people call me out on it, and it's funny to me because I'm just like, it's fine. I can say 3,000 years instead of like 200. That's the same thing. You can say it's a huge hill, even though it's like okay size. Okay, I'll leave it like that for now, and I'll see when it dries. Do I want to do the buildings? Do I want to do the... Yeah, let's do the buildings. Oh, did I use that in the end? No. But those are here. Okay. I don't want to make them darker. That should be that enough. Yeah. Don't mind me, just screaming, everything's fine. Okay, that's fine, I didn't touch the wet paint. I have to say I do not like the background, but I'm probably going to leave it as is, because I don't want to have to redo it. But I'll see, maybe I'll add stuff to it so it looks less bad. But I hate it so much. This blue, like, the smoothing of it is nice. The color of it doesn't go with anything and doesn't look good in my opinion, and I hate it. This was really me saying, hey, what if I did something that doesn't make any sense for me? But also, I feel like it's easier, at least for me, to make like a background look kind of okay, or like a more consensual painting look kind of okay, than if I fuck up a face. Because I'm more used to painting and drawing faces. Actually, maybe... Yeah, fuck, why not? Let's make the windows that color too. I saw something earlier that like pissed me off so much. It's like a nothing kind of thing, but it's so annoying. Basically, there's a new movie from the guys that made Challengers that I forgot the name of. I mean, I know his first name is Lucas, but I never know what the last name is, so I'm not going to try. And this movie is called Queer and is with Daniel Craig. Guadagnino. Thank you, Deke. I knew you would know his name by heart. Guadagnino. Yeah, it looks so good. I am extremely hyped. I am very, very happy that this movie exists, and I'm very, very excited to watch it, especially as someone who didn't care about Daniel Craig and then has watched the Knives Out movies that I still need to watch with Helen and Zeke. And then became a big fan of Daniel Craig because he's so good in those. And so since the movie's starting to come out and stuff at festivals, he made like interviews and stuff with Daniel Craig, and there's a clip that I did send to Zeke, by the way, so if you want to watch the clip, you can watch it on your TikTok, bestie, of someone asking him and asking Daniel Craig, would you like, what do you think if they were a gay James Bond, because of course he played James Bond. And he rolls his eyes so high, like, what the fuck is this question? And then Lucas Guadagnino responds and says basically like, who gives a shit? Basically his answer is, who gives a shit? As long as he does his job, who cares? And then they pass to something else. And the whole fucking comment section, like not a bit of it, because usually it's just some people, But like the whole conversation acting like he said he was going to make a fucking gay James Bond movie, like being horrible. Like the whole conversation was like, no, he's a heterosexual icon. He cannot be gay. If like literally I saw a comment that said, if you make a gay James Bond movie, then we should have a straight Freddie Mercury movie. Like, first of all, that's a real person. You can't like decide to make him straight. That's not how that works. Second of all, basically any fucking movie about there are already a lot of movies about Freddie Mercury that erase his queerness. Like, bestie, please. What the fuck? And it's just like the whole comment section was like that. It was like, bestie, first of all, no one said they were going to make that. Second of all, it's a fictional character. Third of all, who can like he could still be heterosexual, he could still be bi, like he will still have sex with women. Like, also Lucas said Guadagnino says something very smart, which is like, we can't really know his actual sexuality. Like, we'll never know his actual sexuality, because the thing is, he does his missions and stuff, so he pretends for his missions, he charms people for his missions. Like, you would never know what he actually is attracted to, because a lot of the things he does for missions. And that's, I think, is very smart to say. Oh, he says that about his catching scores. That was a sentence. He says that about his casting choices too. Oh, that's very interesting. Because I've never seen an interview by him, so I'm a bit interested. Because I liked, I mean, even the movies of his that I did not like, I still thought were, from an art standpoint, extremely interesting and extremely smart and very well done. So, you know, I do respect him as a filmmaker a lot. I don't know if I saw anything else than Challengers and Call Me By Name. I should see his filmography, see if I've seen anything else. But yeah, I'm very excited for that movie. But like, it just shocked me at what point like the whole comment section was like that. Like, no one said we're going to make a gay James Bond movie, and the whole comment section acted like it was already announced and was coming out next week. Like, and or like he said he was going to make it, even though literally he said who cares. Basically, he said it could be, I don't care. When people were giving him pushback on casting straight actors for queer roles, he talked about how you wouldn't know who they are. I see. That's a memory of mine, but you know, yeah, I see what you mean. There's always issues anyways with casting actors in queer roles. For roles that are like about a specific queerness, I do think it should be better to cast queer actors, but that's more from a place of queer actors are being pushed out of those roles, rather than from a place of straight people can't play gay people, you know what I mean? But also, so many... He wanted to make a Suspiria remake? Oh, that would be so fucking fun. He also made the Suspiria remake. I don't know if I saw the original or if I saw his. I think I saw the original. But also, so many people are not out. Like, we act like today is like so open for Hollywood and everyone is queer or whatever. But they are, for a fact, many people, I'm sure, in Hollywood that are queer but pass as straight or cis or whatever. And like, for example, if you gave a role to Elliot Page about playing a trans guy and give him hell about playing a trans guy, and then realize years later he is actually a trans guy, like, that's, you know, that's the kind of thing, like, you can't really know. So it's complicated from that point of view, except if, of course, the guy is like, oh, I'm so heterosexual, whatever. So I'm like, it's a complicated issue. Like, that's what happened with Joaquin Phoenix, where he was supposed to do this queer movie, and then chickened out, and now the movie is in deep shit. Like, and that's the issue with not getting someone, and also the whole movie was fucking around him, so it's kind of a thing of like, what do we do now? Like, you fucked over a full fucking movie. But also, people could be queer and you could not know. Like, there's a big part of people think that, what's his name? Hugh Jackman is queer. I don't know if he is. I don't really care. If he is, good for him, but also don't fucking out him, you know? But yeah. There's lots of stuff like that where you're like, well, you can't really know, can you? For trans roles, it's a bit more complicated because, you know, I don't think Scarlett Johansson will ever be a trans man, but you also cannot really know. So yeah, but for some roles, I do think it's important to have out queer people, like especially for movies that are about the queerness of the character, like for example Danish Girl or stuff like that. Like, just to have a queer people on set should be fucking important, instead of getting cishet people to play them and then be like, oh my god, they're so brave for doing this. No, they're stealing someone else's valor. That's different. But it's a very complicated issue. I don't think there's like a right or wrong answer on that specific part. Like, for example, a big example from that has happened in this recent years is Heartstopper with Kit Connor that plays Nick Nelson. He was... so Nick Nelson is a character that's bisexual, and Alice Oseman, the creator of the show, has said, and the webcomic and everything, said publicly before, I'm going to only make sure I only cast queer actors. And the thing is that Kit Connor was not out. And just from Alice Oseman saying they were only going to cast queer actors, they should have fucking left him alone. But you know, people harassed him about being queer, and so he had to do his coming. He had to come out because he couldn't take it anymore, and he came out as a bisexual. But like, he shouldn't have had to do that, you know. Especially he was so fucking young when that happened as well. He was a young adult, he was like freshly 18 or some shit. Like, he kinda has it rough, to be fair, in general. He's been bullied left and right. I mean, all of the Heartstopper actors, really. The main two, at least. Which is very funny when then Joe Locke goes to say the Marvel fandom is not as sweet as the Heartstopper fandom. It's like, first of all, true, but second of all, that is very funny coming from someone who got extremely bullied on the internet because of that fandom, like, and then responds badly to something. But that's great. Because, okay, so the whole thing with Joe Locke, for the people that do not know, he is the guy that played the main role, plays still the main role in Heartstopper, so he plays Charlie Spring, and he was announced to play in the new Marvel show, the Agatha one, I think it's Agatha, her name? I don't remember. The one about, that follows Scarlet Witch's show and stuff, that follows WandaVision, sorry, not WandaVerse. And basically, he is not Jewish, he is not Romani, but he plays a Romani Jewish character, which is great because Marvel loves to give non-Romani people Romani roles and non-Jewish people Jewish roles. And so he has this role, and so people were not happy, and his reaction to it was basically, well, they wish they were in a Marvel movie, but then they wish they were playing a Marvel character, but they're not. And it's like, bestie, that's not the answer. That's not the issue here. It's like, I get it, you got lots of hate and everything, and you're still young and stuff. He's like 21, I think, or 20. I think he's 20. But like, that is not the answer to have. When you whitewash a character, even though it's not fully his fault, of course, it's the casting director's fault, it's Marvel's fault. But it's also, he's also part of that, you know? So like, it would be something to be like, oh, well, they'll see if they like it when they watch the show, or oh, it's hard to deal with like people harassing you or whatever. That would be one thing, but saying oh, they wish they were me when these people screaming about representation of their people that is constantly erased. Maybe don't. Just a thought. Just a thought. Maybe don't. It's very fun because IRL this is very blended, and on my computer it looks like I have made a straight line. Well, we'll see when it dries. Yeah, it's all complicated issues with that kind of stuff anyways. Okay. I'll let all of that do its thing. Let's go to the seats. Should I do the seats or should I do the... Yeah, I'll do the seats because I haven't touched them at all. Do I have the picture? Where is it? It's here. Where's the brush I want? Here we go. This is the shittiest thing ever. This is such an old little painting brush that has terrible bristles, all synthetic. Synthetic bristles can be great, but this one is not. That is like wobbly and stuff, but it's the perfect size for so much stuff, so I use it constantly. Okay. Oh. God, I wish I could go see Queer with Deke, because that would be so fun, but... Alas. When your friends live far from you, you can't. Yeah, I know, right, Deke? That would be so fucking cool. Do you know? I mean, I'm sure you do. Do you know when it comes out? Or when those Queer come out? That's a funny. That's a funny, fun. Oh, can't see anything yet. Well, shouldn't be in too long if it's on the festival's circuit right now. I mean, it's not going to be like soon, but it's not going to be in like 2 years or something. But the movie's done, so. It was acquired for publishing by A24 2 days ago. Oh yeah, I see. Oh yeah, so it's just not, yeah, I see. I like, cause mentally I'm like, this feels like a summer movie, so it would make sense to come out in the summer month, but that would be a full year. So I don't think so. Even though Luca movies are always summer vibe. Yeah, true, they are always. I mean, he loves doing summer vibe movies. I would be very interested to see him do something based in the winter. Because that's such a different vibe. Yeah, but Suspiria might have been no. Yeah, but Suspiria is very like inside. It's not like outside in the winter. It's very like within the castle and stuff. This is cool. Yeah, same. I saw it a while ago, and also I'm pretty sure I saw the original movie and not the remade. It's a shame Antoine left, because I would have asked him, because I saw it with him. Yeah, for sure. Weird mix of memories. You know, one movie remake I'm not going to go watch? The Wizard of Oz one. First of all, because I don't care about The Wizard of Oz in any capacity. Second of all, I have not seen the first movie. And third of all, I really don't care for that second one. It does not look good. I'm so sorry. They've been talking about that movie for so long as well. It's wild that it's not even out yet. Still. You've not heard about that? Yeah, you have heard about that. You have heard about that. It's the one with Ariana Grande. You have heard about that. Because there's trailers and stuff that's been coming out, I've seen. It's Wicked. Yeah, it's Wicked. Sorry, it's not Wizard of Oz, it's Wicked. It's the same IP. It's fine. Yes, Wicked. Sorry. I mean, Wicked is kind of a musical from The Wizard of Oz, so... I mean, all of this is very... Like, The Wizard of Oz, Wicked, all that is extremely American, so, you know... As a poor little European, I'm very... I mean, it's very just Anglophone culture. But yeah, that movie just looks bad. I'm sorry. I've seen clips of it, and I'm like, that has... I saw someone that was talking about the charm of the original movie and like how colorful it was and how visual it was, and just comparing the little bit I've seen of both, I'm like, oof, yeah, that's a downfall. Fun fact, that's a very well-known fun fact, so a lot of people probably already know this, but the actress that plays the Wicked Witch of the West in Wizard of Oz, she had the paint that she had, that was her body paint, was oh, I cannot stand anytime Ariana bestie, so you know. She had paint on her that was metal paint. I don't know how to translate that, but basically, yeah, that had metal in it. And what happened was that when they put fire to the witch in the movie, there's actual fire around her, and she got actually burnt alive. And when she went down the hatch for that scene, she was getting burned alive, and she had to spend months and months and months in the hospital because of that. Lead paint, yes, thank you. It had lead paint. But she loved that role. and she was a very cool woman from what I've seen. So, all the love to her. I mean, now she's dead, but you know, rest in peace. God, there's a clip from the French version of Drag Race, because I watched them all now. And one of the competitors, like, they talked about a French celebrity, and she was like, rest in peace to her or something. And then the presenter looked at her and was like, she's not dead. And the poor girl felt so bad. She was like, oh no. Oh. And it became so viral online and stuff that they did. Yeah. That they did. They put that into like the tour, the Drag Race tour that they did afterwards. They put that in. And they did a whole game around like that specific girl had to guess who was dead and who was alive from a list of like celebs. I guess she guessed Bob Dylan was dead. Everyone does. He should be. That's why. I don't know if they put Bob Dylan. I think they focused around. I don't know actually if they focused around French celebs, but I don't know because they did different ones at every show basically, and like it was like a fun little tidbit thing, not an actual like full segment. So you know. I mean, some people should get the memo and leave, you know. I'm mostly talking about politicians on that one, but not only. There's a pattern on those chairs IRL, but I will not paint the pattern. Oh, I might do that. There's like a big sticker of like, please do this and this and this. Ooh, splash of water. On the window IRL, I might do that. To hide the sky. Nice. Okay. Here. The chair so you all can see as well. Thinking because they're blue in real life and I kind of want to make them blue too, but it needs to be a different blue than this so it doesn't merge too much. Maybe I'll do them brown. Yeah, so that's why it's all like warm colors in and cold colors off. Yeah, that's good. That's good. There we go. Wake up brown paint. There we go. Bit of blue to make it a bit darker. Take a big glob. Here we go. It's very funny to paint on a palette that has like a bunch of acrylic paint that I just have not cleaned out from it. Because right now I'm mixing my brown on top of a big blob of acrylic paint brown that has dried up. So it's like, what's under the brown? More brown. That's not the brown one, does I like more oomph. You can't see, but that's oula. I do little swatches on top to see. That's not. Oh, sorry. Here we go. That's not. Still want it a bit more blue. Hop là. Me, I'm not going to do the pattern. Me 5 seconds later. Maybe I should do the pattern. That could be fun. No, it wouldn't. Stop. Stop wanting to do that flipping pattern. Yeah, it would not be fun. It's not the hardest pattern, it's like it's little squares, you know, so it's lines like that. So it's not the hardest, it's on like hard fabric and stuff, so it wouldn't be the worst. It still would be very annoying and I would not get all the lines right and that would piss me off. If it was digital I would do it, but yeah, I don't really want to do it here. Also, Zeke, are you happy you got your mod privileges back? Yeah. I just put them back at the point because I was like, oh, it's been fun for long enough. And you're still obsessed with Team Tom, so, you know. And I wanted to actually do mod stuff sometimes, but nothing happened. Twitch knows you haven't heard them back. Twitch knows. Yeah. Should try anti-worm medicine. Poor Helen got demoted for absolutely no reason as well. The other day. During the comeback stream, she did not have the mod status anymore for absolutely no reason. Because I didn't demod her, so I had to remake her a mod, because, like, absolutely not. So I think Twitch is doing racist stuff. I think that was just Twitch being racist. Yeah, thank you. I think too that's reasonable to think. Ah, come back. Ugh. When I did this fucking plant, I was like, it's very stupid of me to do the plant before I do the chairs, but I'm still going to do it. And now, here I am, regretting to have done the plant before the chair. I'll repaint over it, it's fine. I'm not going to be too, like, specific with it. That's the life of someone that paints, is doing a thing, being like, you're going to regret this, and then ding dong you do. First coat of brown done. I never do enough paint, so I always have to like magically be able to finish whatever I'm applying. Okay. That would be nice actually. Oh, great. Okay, great. Okay, that goes like this. Oh, but that's going to be... Okay, wait. I'm going to, instead of... Here we go. That's not better. Sorry. Also, I did just so you could see better, and then don't do it far enough. That's fine. Just a bit like this. Go. Okay, that's going to take a little bathroom break. And I'll be ready to bake. And also change the water, because there you go. Because I need more clean water. So yeah, I'll be right back. need him back. Thank you, Take. Yesterday I got an issue with my Wi-Fi, like around the ungodly hour of 4 5 a.m. I was still online and was doing my things, and my Wi-Fi just like stopped working. Basically, it was really weird because on my phone it was acting like I did not have the right Wi-Fi password, and on my computer it was acting like I did not have the, like it was connecting, disconnecting, connecting, like on repeat. So it was really weird. But it was 5 a.m. I was like, I'll see if it still is an issue tomorrow, I'll deal with it, but maybe it's just like a weird thing. Today's fully fine, like the Wi-Fi has been back, it's fully fine. But now my computer 24/7 asks for the Wi-Fi password from anything in vicinity, and it is extremely annoying. Now I constantly fucking get notifications of on my phone and on my and on my iPad of my computer being like, do you want to share the Wi-Fi password? And I'm like, you have the Wi-Fi password, you are using the Wi-Fi, leave me alone. Maybe lighter than that. Yeah, I'll be better. It's still really weird and very annoying. Even my parents were not here for a few days and now they're back, and my dad was like, came to me and was like, hey, it keeps asking me for a Wi-Fi password from you, and I'm like, you are a full like thing of stairs and everything away from me. Why is it still asking you? You should be too far for this. Like, sorry. There we go. So yeah, I hope it'll stop soon because that's extremely annoying. Around here, so oh, no. Okay. Also, Mouth Address Investigation, the game is out, has been put out this tomorrow. It's out on Friday, I think, and that is extremely exciting for me as someone that will watch people play it. more Ace Attorney for me, because for the people that did not know, basically, this is an old ass game. They did a full new version, not full new version, but like they redid the graphics and everything. And the second game of the duology was never translated, so now we have official translations, which is great because a lot more people are going to be finally able to play this game. Because before that it was only like fan trads and stuff. And even the first one was only in English, I think they released it. So great days upon us of people playing more Ace Attorney. Hopefully next they do, I don't think they did a French version of the Great Ace Attorney, so they should do that if they haven't done it. And yeah, and then it'll be all of the Ace Attorneys. Really so far, because we know they're working on more, so you know, until there's more coming out, as it should. I keep like painting just under where the camera is filming. Or maybe it's just a rest like that and then do the little lines, I think. Yeah, I'll do that. It'll be easier. There we go. So I'm excited because I've only seen one case from Malta Jeff Investigations, the first one of the first game. And even then, I didn't see the full thing, so... Is it then? Oh no, tomorrow's school working stream. Okay. Can you all hear the people outside speaking or not? Wait, I actually don't know if you could even hear me. Can you all hear the people speaking outside or not? If you can, I'll go and close the windows, because I can hear them through my headphones, so, you know. Quite loud. You don't think? Okay, good. Because, like, usually when I can hear something through my headphones, I'm like, that's probably loud enough for stream to hear. Okay, have to let that rest and now do the round and round and round, round and round. Oh, here we go. The other day I started watching, what's its name? Wait. Oh, Kinds of Kindness. Because I was interested because I saw stuff about the trailer and stuff and I was like, I'm interested. And I saw it was online, so I was like, why not? And I haven't finished it. I wanted to watch it in one go, but I started watching it way too late, and that's on me, honestly. And I think I should stop watching movies like this guy, because it's just maybe not for me. Which is fine, because I think it's the same dude that did The Killing of the Sacred Deer, if I'm not mistaken. It's interesting from an arts perspective, but it's a bit... At least I think I'm halfway through it, because I just need to like watch the other half. Yeah, I'm an hour and 26 minutes out of 2 hours 33. It's not bad, but it's just a bit meh. Like this, I see what he's trying to do, but I don't know how I feel about it. It's a bit... But also, I think it's the kind of movie you do need to see the whole thing to make your opinion of, because of a lot of things seem to be revealed later. Oh yeah, the one with Austin Butler, of course you'll watch. But yeah, I'll continue watching, I think, but I just need to take the time to do it, because right now I've had a lot of stuff I've wanted to watch, so I've put before that. And like, but something that did rub me the wrong way though was that most of the things I've seen about the movie have been around either Emma Stone or Joe Alwyn, which they are both in the movie, but then neither of them are the main character. The dude that plays the main character I've seen nowhere, and I do think it's a bit shitty to not put him in at least a little bit of the, you know, the advertisement for the movie. That should be like a minimum. Just because it's less well known, like that's kind of not fair, I think. Like Joel Wynn is a side character, and for some reason I saw stuff about the movie with him. Like I would guess the main character is Jesse Plemons, but I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Wait, I'll see who Jesse Plemons is. Up, Jesse Plemons. Yeah, it's him. It is him. I had seen very little things about the movies because I don't like seeing anything about movies before I watch them, but I hadn't seen anything with him in before watching the movie. So when he arrived on screen and he was the main guy, I was like, huh? Where are you coming from? There's also what's his name? Green Goblin in it. That's really cool. I have seen. I am thinking of ending things, so I am. Oh, I see. I haven't seen that one. I don't think I have. Is it good? But it's annoying me because like now it's 2 movies by him where I'm like, maybe that's not for me. And I have so many movies on his filmography that I was like, oh, I'm really interested in seeing that movie. So now I'm like, oh, maybe not. Willem Dafoe, yes, Willem Dafoe. Okay, good. Very movie-centered tonight, I don't know why. I'm thinking of ending things is one of my faves. Also, Charlie Kaufman, my beloved. I see. I do not know who he is, so I will look him up in a second. Let me look. Oh. Have I seen him before? Oh, he's the director, that's why, okay. Thinking of ending things. Oh, he's also the guy that did Synagogue New York that you really, really like. I see. I'll add it to my list. Because I trust your taste in movies when it's not Tim Tom centered. Yeah, I should finish the movie and then do my review on Letterboxd and be like, hey, this was my point. But yeah, because I really wanted to see The Lobster too, but like, if it's a 2 for 2 of me not liking his stuff, I'm not going to go through another 3-hour movie just to make sure, you know. Bah! Even Magneto movie takes up best in real. Depends which movies. Some of them are. A lot of them, not a lot of them actually. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Also, it'd be a 3 for 3 if you don't like Kinds of Kindness. Oh yeah, he did Poor Things as well. That's true. I did not like Poor Things. Oh. I've seen a comment somewhere on Twitter, which I very much agreed with, that said that he hated the woman he wrote, and I think I agree. Honestly, with all the women I've seen him write, I really agree. He needs to stop making movies that look interesting though, cause like, ugh. I need to finish watching all of Daniel Radcliffe's cinematography though. I have a few that I have not seen and I need to watch them, even if they're bad. The only Yorgos Lanthimos film I have seen is The Killing of a Sacred Deer, and I did like it, but not a lot lore. Yeah, well, we've talked about this. I tried to watch The Killing of a Sacred Deer. I thought the movie was fine. Honestly, the bunch that I watched was fine. The thing that made me stop it was I thought that Barry Keoghan looked really, really young, and I was like, oh, I wonder how old he was. So I look it up, and I see that he was 22 or something, and the girlie that he has scenes with, that are romantic and more, it was actually 14, 15. And I went, oh. And I continued to watch the movie, and then a scene that was more explicit with her came on, and I was like, no, I'm not watching this. Is there was no good reason for you to not get an actress that was also in her early 20s, or get an actor that was also the age of the character, which was 16 at the time. 16, just in the movie it was supposed to be 16. There was no good reason. I'm not watching this. It wasn't even the fucking movie, because the movie is like a thriller, whatever, blah blah blah. It wasn't even the fucking movie, it was really just that I was like, nah, no, I'm not. This feels weird. I'm not watching that. Talking about horror media though, today there's the new book. I think it was today or yesterday. The new book from my beloved Andrew Joseph White, which made two of my favorite trans books of all time. That's a horror author. His new book came out today or yesterday, and I don't know when I'll be able to get my hand on it and read it, but whenever that is, I am extremely excited. It's called Compound Fracture. And it's about, I don't know exactly, but I know, of course, trans main character. It has something to do with the mines and miners, like people that work in mines in the US. And I'm very, very excited to read whatever the theme is, because that guy makes some of the best horror out there. I mean, I'm not a horror reader. Usually it doesn't really interest me, and I don't get impacted by horror much. But his books I love so deeply. So both of them that I've read, 2 for 2. So, you know, whatever he writes, I will read. And I'm also very happy for him because he literally has a bunch of books lined up to be published and to be written and stuff. Like, he has so many that are been announced and stuff. So I'm extremely excited to read all of them whenever they come out. Like, sometimes life is good to people. Talking of that, I really need to get back into reading. Ugh. I started reading He Who Became the Sun before I left, but like literally like 7 pages or something, and I need to actually like reread it. And the way I sound like, oh, I need to read, like I need to force myself to read, and that's not positive. You should read for pleasure or whatever. But I know myself. I have ADHD. I have all those shits, and if I don't fist fight myself into forcing myself to read, I will never read again. So I need to just like find a day and just spend my day reading, and then I'll be fine again. Because I love reading, but my body forgets sometimes. My brain forgets sometimes. Any kind of activity that I can't do while watching something, my body forgets. I like it. Eesh. No, I need more white. Here we go. That's better. I need to do that actually. Let's do that. Oh hell, I forgot what's up there. That's fine, that's fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so ta-da. There we go. Now that's way too dark, so I'm gonna put that here. 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 I love doing what ifs in my head and then realizing how stupid the what ifs are. Like in my head right now, I was like, I wonder if I was in an older time, if I would have been like a painter, because I don't really have the patience to be able to be a painter for like bigger stuff. Even though I do love painting, I'm like, like I don't usually spend like weeks or months on the same thing, because I don't have the patience for that. Like I need to be always doing something new. And then I paused for a second and I was like, bestie, there would have been two solutions. Either you didn't realize you were trans and you would not have been able to access those kind of jobs, or you would have ended up in an asylum. Like, for multiple reasons. So, yeah. But it depends also of the era, but, you know. Depends of the background as well, like, depending from whom you were born, you are not able to have the same things and stuff. And that's the reason why when people ask you, oh, if you had a time machine, where would you go? I'm like, nowhere. At least not in the past. Maybe in the future to see what the fuck happens there, but like, if it only goes to the past, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not risking that. Yesterday, two of my favorite French streamers were on gym together, and they were talking about that. They were like, "Oh, where would you go? Like, if you could go visit somewhere in time and space, not stay, but like visit somewhere." And one of them is a 12, which is diabetic, and they were just chatting sometimes, some like that, and then someone reminded him that he was diabetic and would not be able to go anywhere. Because he would not survive 24 hours anywhere that did not have insulin, so access to insulin. Okay. Okay. I can do that. Okay. Is that dry? Yes, that's dry. Okay. That should be good. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, I can't do this like this actually. Yeah, that'll be easier. squiggly will be fine. Okay. So bad. I wanted to do my nice little straight lines, but they're very not straight. I still want the other side, and then it's fine. Fuck straight line in art. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they were like a little wobbly. The thing is, they are very wobbly. If it was like just slightly off, I'd be like, yeah, it's fine. But yeah, it's hard. I'm not in a great position to do one. Stuff like that, you know. Like most of my lines in this are wobbly anyways, so that wouldn't be an issue, but when they're very wobbly you can really tell. There we go. What's a silly pizza? Okay. Please. Okay, go on. There we go. That's better. I'll be fine, okay. Yeah, thank you. That's fair. I'll leave it like this because I don't want to put yellow on top of it, but it's okay because it does cut here, but it is kind of funny. Okay. While this dries, let's go back to this fucker. Okay, let me do this better. There we go. This little guy. Why the fuck was he in the picture? Oh, it's him. Okay, great. Up. The one white paint I have in this is extremely dirty. which is fine because I really just don't want to get my other white paint out. Because the other white paint I have is not gouache, it's acrylic gouache, so it would be a bit different for some stuff. Again, this please. Oh yes, that would be great, please. Haha. Actual yellow, please, yes. There we go. I love painting directly, like mixing everything directly on the canvas. It's very fun. This is not canvas, this is paper, but you know what I mean. This dry? Yes, okay, let's go back up. Ugh, wait, okay. Here we go. There we go. Kind of throwing the camera around, but I have to. I'll have to change. I'm going to go change the water because this is the water right now. So yeah, needs when it's more dirtying the paints than anything, need more water. Much better. Okay, my headphones. Ugh. Oh, there's so much. Okay, it's fine. Just let it dry. There's a few water droplets that ended up on my painting while I was showing you my water pot. Okay, where is it? It's here. Okay, great. Okay, no, that's not what I have to draw, it's fine. I was like, oh no! This is a pattern, but no, it's fine, it's not what I need to do. This is what I need to do, okay. Go. Here we go. Okay, is it just... yeah, okay. Just not the center one. To make those ones bigger, so... There we go. go. Just you. Okay, we'll pay for that. Dropped my tube of paint. All good. Ah, here we go. Please. Hello. But I see all those people screaming outside. Sometimes you'd think I'm in fucking New York City or some shit. Okay. Here we go. Okay. The sudden invasion of yellow. That's definitely a way for it. A word for it. There we go, that's what I wanted. Okay. Oh, that's what I need to do, okay. Okay. You, but like 20 times less vibrant. Up. Here we go. There we go, that should be fine. The thing is, right now, the only thing I really want to change, quote unquote, is not change but add to is a sticker here, so it reads more like a sticker than a block of yellow. But I have to wait for it to dry. I'm just looking at the painting and like, do I have other things I want to do while this dries? Because I really need to dry if I want to add something to it. Because the rest of it I'm pretty... If I'm not happy with, I don't want to change, so... I could make the windows a bit lighter. I'll do that. I'll be better. Perhaps a bit better. Bright yellow. And that's not what I want. Okay. I need to wash this. Hopla. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, great. It's better. God. Not the worst I've had, but still quite a bit of paint on the fingers. Oh yeah. Ah. Okay. I don't know if I can make this one probably. Yeah, I'll do it the other way, but so this is the best I can do of showing you the full painting from this view. But I'll go to my main camera. I will move my phone away from the thing. Here we go. Here we go. Wait, let me. There we go. The colors are very wrong because, of course, but you know. Pretty much the whole thing. The painting ends like around here. I think, yeah, around here. Like it cuts through the tree basically. And then I'll cut a bit over here. Just under the chairs. I'll have to wait for it to fully dry before I cut it. But once I'm done, once I've like waited, because I'll do that tomorrow because the night is fine. Once I've fully waited for the night, I'll do that. And I'll post it on the Discord and on Twitter so y'all can see. I do really want to do more painting and stuff on stream because that is fun, but I need to find, either I need to do smaller stuff, which would be annoying, or I need to find a way where I can film it that's not too complicated and I can actually show you the full thing while I'm painting it rather than like bits of it. That would be nice, I think. Because I do have an easel, but the issue is how do I film that? So I'll probably do tries and see how that works and how I can make that work. Because I would really love to do like even because that is like that is not the biggest thing I've painted. I'm used to, I haven't in a while, but I'm used to painting big things and like drawing on big formats and stuff. And I would love to do that for streams because that is fun. But yeah, but I'll probably in the meantime, until I find a solution for that, if I do more, which I will, do more like painting streams or like traditional art streams, just do like smaller formats in the meantime. But yeah, this was just like a fun little thing, a mix of pictures that I have. That I was like, oh, why not? Because I just wanted to do like a painting stream and see what to do. But I can, I'll probably do stuff a bit more planned in the future. But yeah, I am kind of happy with it, on how it looks on camera at least. But I'll tell you if I'm happy with it like in the coming days, because a few of the colors are not like dry yet, so I can't see, and I need to see once it's cut like the format of it and stuff, if I like it. But yeah, ooh no. Here we go. Nice. So I will be going now because I have a bunch of stuff to clean up. Actually, can I show your... Because that is kind of fun to watch, I think. To see. Yeah, here we go. This is the setup. So you got the big thing of dirty water here, the palette, my iPad with the reference, and the paints and the few brushes I used. So yeah, that is full of either gouache or acrylic paint that I've dried. I just put a bunch on more. So yeah, I need to wash all that. And yeah. So I will say goodbye for now. Tomorrow we have a writing / collecting stream where I will be writing out of writing prompts. So it'll be fun and you'll be able to see what I'm writing, and yeah, we can talk about whatever I decide on writing and stuff, and where story's going and creative process, stuff like that. That's fun. On Friday we have a guitar singing stream at 3 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday I don't stream this week, but I'll try. I need to remember to have my planning for next week done by Friday so I can show you all. But yes, thank you for hanging out. I will now be going. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.